Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 8 of my Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2020 series with the New Hampshire Wildcats. And it is time for the NCAA tournament. So give me just a second and we will jump over to that. We've got the award show first. Or not the award show, the selection show, I should say. First, and I think we have to sim through the day, and we'll see where we end up. I don't suspect I'm going to do the entire selection show. I don't think anybody wants to sit there and watch the entire thing. I mean, I could be wrong. Tell me, and if I'm wrong, next season I'll sim the entire selection show if we make it, but my guess is nobody wants to sit there and watch it. So we'll see where we fall, and then we'll see about simming through the rest of it. And I think I'm only going to do one game at a time, so these videos will probably be a little shorter, as we will look at the team we're playing, we'll look at their stats, whatever. We'll play through the game, call it an episode. Next episode we'll sim ahead a day, etc., etc. So let's take a look at our inbox message. Yep, selection show. Oh, right here. I'm going to delete these emails just to get them out of here. All right, let's advance to the selection show. Sorry for the noise. That was RIP headphones. I apologize for that. Welcome to the selection show. It is time to see the pairings for the National Championship Tournament. If you would like to watch the selection show play out, choose the Watch Show button. If not, click the Skip Below button and you will go right back to your season. So when this thing gives me the okay, we will watch the show. Welcome to the NCAA tournament selection. Shows presented by WSSN, 68 teams, blah, blah, blah. There is simply not a better sporting event than this tournament. Cannot wait to see the brackets unveiled here tonight. All right, next game. Playing game, San Jose State versus Manhattan. And there we are, Harrisonburg versus New Hampshire in the play-in. So I think we're gonna have to skip through this pretty quickly, because it's not giving me the advance. Western Kentucky, Auburn against Notre Dame, Evanstown, that's got to be Evansville, against Utah, Murray State, UConn, Clemson, Penn State, and Stanford, Iowa State. North Florida versus Kansas, Grand Canyon, Michigan State, Iowa versus Duke, East Tennessee State, Georgia Tech, Texas A&M will play who? Oh, they play the winner of the play-in game. Got it. Utah State, California, Arizona State, Texas Tech, Minnesota, Philadelphia, is that got to be Temple? Louisville, Northern Colorado, Pittsburgh Christian against Dayton, LaSalle against Texas, NC State against Milwaukee. Memphis will play Queens, Syracuse, Colorado, Mississippi, St. Louis, Oregon, Georgia, North Indy. We are going to be playing Cincinnati Jesuit, so I'm going to have to figure out who that is. That's one of those teams that I wasn't sure about. So if we beat Harrisonburg, we will take on number 1 Cincinnati Jesuit. And we'll get smoked, but at least we'll make it. So let's go ahead and go through the rest of this. All right, so Harrisonburg. Will be our next opponent. Let's look them up. Can you do a search? I don't know if you can do a search. Don't want to scroll through all of these teams to find the team I'm looking for. Oh, right there. Harrisonburg Noblemen. Let's see if we can figure out who they are. And then we'll play the game. Alright, so they were in Conference O. And their leading scorer is McCrary. Averages 15 a game. Gannon averages 13.7. Alright. Where can we go to school info? Let's see if we can figure out who they are. I know there's a place to edit it somewhere. No, I can't. No, I can. Harrisonburg, Virginia. Got 4 conference tournaments. They've been in the NCAA tournament 6 times. Harrisonburg Noblemen. All right, you know what, guys? I want to find out who they are. So hang tight just a minute, and I will be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and it turns out Harrisonburg, the Harrisonburg Nobleman is James Madison University, which makes sense. Those are their colors. So there we go. So we'll be taking on James Madison in a play-in game in the NCAA tournament. Let's take a look at our inbox. We got a couple messages. Yeah, we were selected to participate, and then let's look at their team, and we'll jump in. So we are favored to win significantly. They play a much higher paced style of basketball. They score more points than us. They give up 80 points a game. A very good shooting team, 50% from the field, 42% from behind the arc. Turn the ball over a whole lot, 17 times. So it's going to be an interesting game. Their leading scorer is Keith McCrary, small forward, 15.5 and 5. Justin Gannon, freshman point guard, almost 14 points and 6 assists. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So let's go and jump in. I think it's going to be a day or two before the game actually starts. So here's the first game, North Baltimore versus Sacramento State. So we're going to play through some of the other tournament games, it looks like. I think I have it set up for 4 tournaments. And we play, I think it's set on the 14th, so it should be coming up here in a minute. All right, are we there yet? And there we are. Harrisonburg versus New Hampshire, Hartford versus New Orleans. So let's go ahead and get to some basketball. It's going to sim through all the other games first, and then we'll play. It's going to be interesting. It looks like they play a really high-paced style of offense, scoring almost 80 points a game, giving up 80 points a game. They shoot really well. So let's see how this is going to go. I think if we can control our turnovers and stay in the game early, I think we'll be all right. Ooh, that's loud. Sorry about that. Playing game presented by the Studios. Starting lineups for the Noblemen: Gannon, Johnson, Keith McCrary, Scott Ivory, and John Dixon. And for us, Fanning, McGadney, Howell, Gooden, and Hawkins, the same lineup we've started pretty much all year long. Well, not pretty much. That is the same lineup we started all year long. All right, so let's get to it here. So face-off is won, or face-off. The tip is won by Harrisonburg, and they hit a 3 to go up early. And we turn it over on our first possession. They miss a 3-pointer. We come down the other way, looking to get on the board for the first time. A couple of free throws made by Howell. Offensive rebound for Harrisonburg. And they get a pair. Go up 5-2. We turn it over again. 1 out of 2 at the line from McCrary, and it's a 6-2 lead early on. Missed 3-pointer by McGadney, and they score another pair. Go up 6. There we go. McGadney from the elbow gets us within 4 at 8-4. Chance to cut the lead to 2 here if we can make a shot. We don't. 8-4, 3 minutes into the game. Ivory with a quick 5 for Harrisonburg. Gadney pulls down the rebound, and there's another turnover. We get it right back, though. Still 8-4, 5 minutes in. Missed the shot. Now 1 of 4 from the field with 3 turnovers here early on. Not a good start for the Wildcats offensively. And McGadney drills it from the top of the key, 8-6. Then they come right back and score a pair. Another turnover for the Wildcats. We're doing an okay job on the glass, though. There's another turnover. 5 turnovers already. 2 free throws made by the Noblemen. They have the ball back with a 6-point lead. Another missed shot. We're struggling. 0 of 3 from behind the arc. 2 of 6. 6 turnovers. Hawkins hits a pair of free throws. Keeps us in the game. We're only down 4. McCrary hits a shot. Harrisonburg up 6 with the ball now. Turnover there, and then we turn it over again. That's 8 turnovers in 9 minutes. It's not going to get it done. There's another turnover. We've already turned the ball over 9 times. And a 3-pointer by Gamble from the top of the key. Brings us within 3. Another 3-pointer by Gamble from the top of the key. Ties it. Cordell Gamble off the bench. A couple of quick 3-pointers. And Pinckney ties it up at 16. Harrisonburg with an offensive rebound. Ivory with 7 points here early on. A chance for UNH to take the lead. Missed 3-pointer, get the offensive rebound, but we turn it over again. It's turnover number 10 for us here early on. Harrisonburg with a 1-point lead. Stinnett with a block. Pair of free throws by McGadney, and we have our first lead of the game, 18-17. McGadney was 6 early on here. McGadney into the paint with a little floater in the paint. Puts us up 3. 3-point UNH lead. 5-point UNH lead as Brown takes it to the hole for a pair. 22-17 UNH with 7 minutes left in half number 1. Shot from the elbow is no good. Offensive rebound, no good. And UNH gets the ball back. 22-17 Wildcats. 25-17 as Brown drills the 3 from the top of the key. 5 points, 4 rebounds for the freshman. UNH is up 8 with the basketball. Turnover number 11 for the Wildcats. Harrisonburg is 6 of 26. 6 of 27 from the field here in this one. So it's more than made up for our 11 turnovers. I think that It was a block shot, not a turnover. So we still have an 8-point lead with 4 minutes left in the half. We're going on to play, or whoever wins this game will go on to play Cincinnati Jesuit as Harrisonburg scores there. Ricky Bryant with his first bucket of the game. 25-19, 3:20 left to go. Missed three-pointer. Hawkins goes to the line and hits a pair. 8-point UNH lead with 3 minutes left and the basketball. McGadney hits 2 free throws to give him 10 on the game, and it's a 10-point UNH lead. Hawkins misses both free throws there, but we get the offensive rebound. 2 minutes left in the first half, and it's 32-19 as McGadney drills the three-pointer. Toby McGadney with a huge first half. Hawkins is 5 of 6 from the free throw line in this game. He was a 40% three-point or foul shooter on the season. Hawkins on the inside, 36-22 with a minute left. And there's another three-pointer, this time by Sean Gooden, puts us up 16 with 30 seconds to go. Kareem Smiley makes 1 out of 2, making it 39-23. UNH looking for the last shot here. And shot's no good at the buzzer, and the Wildcats go into halftime up 39-23. So let's take a look at our stats. Leading the way, Toby McGadney, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 7 from the field. Rodney Hawkins, 8 points, 4 rebounds, couple of assists, 6 of 7 from the line. That's huge. Gooden hit a three-pointer. Howell with a light first half. Hopefully he can pick it up in the second. He's been huge for us during this 5-game winning streak. Brown off the bench, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Freshman's playing really well right now. Gamble hit a couple of threes to kind of get us going there. And Pinckney had a bucket. Stinnett and Masco both played and didn't score. And for Harrisonburg there, led by Ivory, who has 7. Johnson with 4. McCrary with 3. Gannon had a bucket off the bench. Bryant and Scheinfeld each had 3. Smiley with a free throw. Telly, Charles, and Brazel all played but didn't score. Points in the paint, slightly advantaged UNH, 6-4. Second chance points, 5-3 for UNH, and there were no fast break points. Harrisonburg shot 24% from the field, 8 of 33. They were 2 of 10 from behind the arc, and 5 of 8 from the charity stripe. We shot 47% in that first half, 11 of 23, 5 of 12 from behind the arc, and a 12 of 13 mark from the free throw line. We turned the ball over 11 times, so 10 of those were in the first half of the first half. Once we stopped turning the ball over, we were able to jump out to a fairly big lead. So we need to just play some good defense, and we will continue to dance. So let's see how the second half goes. We actually get the ball to start the second half. Shot missed. Harrisonburg gets it. And they hit a 3 to get the second half off started here, cutting the lead to 13. Howell comes in and scores a pair. Harrisonburg, couple of free throws, 41-28 UNH leads. There's a turnover for the Wildcats. It's turnover number 12. 2 free throws cuts it to 11. Ivory now with 9. Another turnover for UNH, and another basket for Harrisonburg. So it was a 16-point lead at halftime. It's now 9, 2 minutes into the half. Gooden hits 1 out of 2 at the line to make it a 10-point game. Shot missed, rebound taken down by the Wildcats, turnover by the Wildcats, turnover number 14. This is starting out just like the first half did. A lot of turnovers for us early on. And Gooden takes that one up. It puts us up 12 with 16 minutes left to go. 1 out of 2 at the line, 44-33 UNH. Shot missed. Rebound taken down by Johnson. Makes it Harrisonburg hits a pair to get it within 9 at 44-35. Shot missed. McCrary with the rebound. Harrisonburg trying to cut into this lead even more. And they're able to do so as they get within 7. And there's a basket by Hawkins to put us back up 9. That's now 10 points, 5 rebounds for Hawkins. And another basket, this time by Brown, who's got 7 points, put us back up 11. 2 free throws by Harrisonburg. Shot in the paint, dunk by Hawkins, puts us up 50-39. Hawkins having a big game, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for the big man. 3-pointer missed by Pinckney. Harrisonburg hits a 3 to get them within 8. And then we come right back with a 3 of our own as Pinckney comes down and drills that one. Brazel misses both free throws. 53-42 Wildcats. 12 minutes left to go, and Pinckney hits another shot, putting us up 13. 13-point lead and the basketball. Game's starting to seize up a little bit. I don't know why it's doing this. 55-44 midway through the second half. Harrisonburg basketball. McGadney has it, turns it over. That's turnover number 15 here for the Wildcats, but then Harrisonburg turns it right back over. And Ward Mascow throws it down on the feed from Manning. We come right back down, and Mascow gets it to McGadney, who throws it down. And McGadney's now got 15 points, and we have a 15-point lead. So Harrisonburg was able to get the lead down to about 7, but we were able to fight them off here a little bit. Push the lead back out to 15. We have a 15-point lead that's now an 18-point lead as McGadney hits a 3. So we're up 62-44 with 8.5 minutes left to go. McGadney now with 18 points in this one. Toby McGadney having a great game. Jumper made by Brown, and Jason Brown now with 9 points, and it's a 20-point lead for the Wildcats. 64-44. Fanning takes the ball into the paint, lays it up and in. Nolan Fanning, that's his first basket of the game. 1 of 6 shooting, and it's a 22-point UNH lead. Ivory makes 1 out of 2 at the line. UNH ball with 7 minutes left. Shot missed, rebound taken down by Bryant for the Noblemen. 3-pointer drilled there by Ivory. Ivory's got 17 points, 7 rebounds, and it's an 18-point UNH lead with 6:40 left to go. Turnover by the Wildcats, or a missed shot, I think, there by the Wildcats, but they get it back. 6.5 minutes left. Shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebound taken down by Jason Brown. UNH looking to kill some clock here with an 18-point lead. Ward Mascow misses the shot. Rodney Hawkins gets the offensive rebound, goes up with it, misses the free throw, and it's a 68-48 lead now. Back to a 20-point UNH lead. Shot missed by McGadney, and Telly pulls down the rebound. 68-48, 68-50 as Telly gets his first bucket of the game. We're down to 5 minutes left to go in this one. 18-point lead, Harrisonburg with the basketball, looking to make a run here. And they get another score as Scheinfeld hits the basket to make it 68-52. Hawkins, though, goes into the lane and throws it home. 16 points for Hawkins, and it's an 18-point lead, 70-52. 70-55 as Harrisonburg gets an and 1. It's down to a 15-point lead with just over 4 minutes left in the ball game. Ball is inside. Hawkins hits it. He's now got 18, and it's 72-55. 4 minutes left. stolen by UNH. Nolan Fanning gets the steal there. McGadney misses the free throw, or the three-pointer, but Stinnett's there to get the offensive rebound and put it back, and it's a 19-point lead with 3 minutes left. Three-pointer drilled by Ivory, making it a 16-point game. McGadney hits a three of his own, giving him 21 now on the night. Stolen away by the Wildcats, 77-58. We're down to 2.5. 79-58 as Stinnett hits another shot. And it looks like UNH is going to advance here in the NCAA tournament as they're going to win the play-in game. They lead by 18 with 2 minutes left to go. (81-61). Both free throws made there. Oh, come on. Don't seize up on me. Let's just get through this game. Let me slow it down here a little bit. 81-63 with a minute left. Shot from the top of the key. McGadney drills it. He's got 24 points in this one. Toby McGadney, Rodney Hawkins, 42 points between the two of them. And UNH is going to move on, and they're going to play the number 1 seed Cincinnati Jesuit in the second round of the NCAA tournament. UNH content to dribble the clock out, I believe. Oh, no, they hit a bucket there right at the end, and that will do it. So the UNH Wildcats were down to 10 seconds. Christian Lee hits a three-pointer, and that's the ball game. So UNH wins the playoff game 86-66 over the Harrisonburg Noblemen. It's a huge game. Toby McGadney, 26 points, 3 rebounds, and a couple of blocks. Rodney Hawkins, 18.6 rebounds, 4 assists. He was huge on the inside. Gooden with 6. Howell and Fanning each had 4 off the bench. Brown, 9 points in 22 minutes. Pinckney with 7 points in 9 minutes. Gamble had 6. Stinnett with 4 points, 4 rebounds. And Wade Maskow, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. On the other side, they were led by Ivory, who had 20 points and 7 rebounds. Johnson with 10. You can see we had 30 points in the paint, so huge advantage there. 30-10 points in the paint. Second chance points, we had 9, they had 6. We had 4 fast break points, they had none. And again, Toby McGadney was the player of the game with 26. So big win for us. And that's going to do, let's go ahead and sim ahead. Get up to game day, and then we'll call it an episode. So yes, the next episode will be our game against Cincinnati Jesuit. And yeah, so that's going to do it for this one. So please leave a like, subscribe, leave your comments, and until we talk again, everybody take care. Bye-bye.